it's Purrmage! It has been a roller coaster of a day. My desk is a mess. My life is a mess. Everything is a mess. It's a nightmare, but it's okay. I got my pajamas on. I'm out of my work clothes. My stupid tragus piercing broke today, so I improvised. But at least a regular earring stud is long enough to go through, so it doesn't close, but it's also really thin, so I have no idea. So now I'm just praying it doesn't get infected again. So just send good vibes that this doesn't get infected and gross, because that would honestly make me so sad. So sad. I just got it pierced in June, I believe, while I was on vacation in New Jersey, and I just don't want it to close because I've wanted this piercing forever, and Brandon paid entirely too much money to get it for me for it to now close. So, but I got my coffee and it's haul video time. White girl can't dance, sorry. This past Friday, which is like a week and a half ago by the time you guys are going to see this video, I went to Michael's and I went in for one thing, and lo and behold, they were having a clearance event. Oops. So yes, needless to say, I got more than the one thing that I went for, but I only spent $30, which I thought was pretty good. And I got what I went for, and then I got some new washi tape, and I got a paint marker that I've been wanting to try, because drawing with waffles, yes, I'm quoting her again. She uses white gel pens and paint pens sometimes, and I wanted to give it a try. And what else did I get? Oh, then just some stickers and miscellaneous stuff. And as I go through this video, you'll see that some of the stuff, hey look, it was Brandon. You'll see that some of the stuff has been opened, and that is because I have used it since I purchased it. I really wanted to shoot this video the day that I got it, even though I knew I wasn't going to be posting it for a little bit, but because I did my video this past week with Allison coming over and us doing the home tour, it got late really fast, which is always what happens when you're hanging out with friends. But so it got late really fast, and I just wasn't up to staying up past this bedtime that I've set for myself to shoot the video, even though that's kind of what I wanted to do. So yeah, so I didn't shoot it like I meant to, and so here we are. It's almost a week later, and I have used some of the things. I did a swatch page too in my sketchbook, so even before I actually used them, I used them. I drew Harry Potter characters, yay! But we're worried about this. So as you can see, I got some more alcohol-based markers and some washi tape, and obviously I didn't swatch the stickers because that's just silly. So I'm gonna go through what I got and show them to you just like I normally would, and then I'm gonna show you a piece that I've used some of them to create. I'm working on a pretty big piece in my sketchbook right now, which it's in my sketchbook. I shouldn't be doing like big, crazy, elaborate pieces in my sketchbook, but oh well. So the first thing that I got was more of these knockoff Copic markers. I've been getting the Artist Lofts brand because they're just more in my price range right now. To buy them individually, they're $3.99 a piece, so that's still expensive. But to get a pack like this, which is 6 of them, is $21, and I once again had a 40% off coupon that I could use, so I only paid, I probably have the receipt around here somewhere, but I only paid like $14 for the 6 of them, and I do have one duplicate. So Mocha is a duplicate from the like skin tone pack. It's called Portrait is what they called it. So that is a duplicate. So that does kind of suck that I had to get a duplicate to get the colors that I wanted. I bought this specifically for the greens, the spearmint and the sage. And then, I mean, I like blue, so I'm not going to complain about blue. But I specifically got it for the greens because when I draw my main character for my novel, she dyes a lot of her own clothes, and she lives in the forest, so most of her clothes are browns and greens, and I had quite a few browns in the last pack, but I was kind of like, I wish I had some greens. So now I have some greens and a couple blues, and like I guess sand could be considered a tan, I guess. But so I did have one duplicate. I want to get the big 75 pack, not 75, 24 pack. The 24 pack is $75. So with the 40% off coupon, I'll bring it down to about 40, so it's not terrible. And I would still end up with some duplicates. I want to say I would end up with 3, a different brown, so not the same brown, but it would be a different brown. I want to say blush is in there, and then one of the blues, I think. The pastel blue, I think, is in there. So I would still end up with 3 duplicates, but that's 21 more markers. So that's my goal, is to not buy any more and save up and then have a coupon, either a 40 or a 50%. 50% would be really nice. And then go back to my goals and get the bigger pack. There are some colors that I want that are only available individually, but again, $3.99 a piece is a little steep for me right now, so I'm just kind of doing an experiment of only using the, it's kind of like when you go to a restaurant as a kid and you get the 3 colored crayons, and that's what you have to work with, so that's what you use. I'm kind of limiting myself at the moment, at least until I get used to them, because I still, I'm not very gentle with my tools, apparently. I wish I had brought them over here so I could just like whip them out and show you, but the ones that I have, my brush nibs, are already getting a little rough, and I haven't had them very long, and I'm sure that some of that has to do with the fact that these are the cheaper knockoff ones, so they're not like really good quality like a Copic is. But also, I know that I tend to like draw really hard, and I know this because erasing my pencil is always a nightmare because I draw too dark. So I'm sure some of it is me. So until I get really, really used to it, I don't want to start being like, oh, I'm going to buy these individual colors that are really expensive. And that's also why I'm not buying Copic right now, until I can kind of curb my enthusiasm, as it were. I love washi tape. Like, it's a problem. And this started before I started doing planners by Purrmage. Then like accelerated to a ridiculous state. Like, I just have to show you. This is not even all of it. No one needs this much washi tape. No one. Nobody needs this. But I love it. So that's what I already had, and that's not even all of it because I have some in my bag. So, you know, I have a lot of washi tape. I love this stuff. Well, Michael's was having a clearance event, and it was 50% off the ticketed price of like a bunch of washi tapes. So I got this big tall tube of Recollections washi tape, various widths, in this blue theme that I'm a big fan of, kind of watercolory. They're normally $19.99. It was marked $9.99, so I paid $4.99. Is that right? Whatever. I paid half of whatever $9.99 is. So this is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 10 of these. Then I got this smaller tube of 365, the Happy Planner washi tape, in really bright, happy floral colors. Whee! And this is originally $9.99. It was marked $3.47, and I paid half of that. So this was like $1 something. I got this 55-piece sticker set from Recollections. And Recollections, I love your products, but I'm actually kind of bitter about this. So it's a 55 pack of stickers, and normally Recollections is really good about having like multiple sheets that are different stickers. Not this shit. Every single sheet looks exactly like this. Don't get me wrong, I really like these stickers, or I wouldn't have bought the pack, but I was expecting there to be other stickers, and there aren't. So I'm a little bummed about that because, you know, kind of limits my usage for these. But again, They're gold foil, they're really pretty, they have tea. I obviously are used one. Great. Hey dear. Tea! So, you know, beggars can't be choosers. I'm not going to complain too much. I paid like 99 cents for this because it was $3.99 marked down to $1.99 and then it was half off. So that was the clearance stuff, but I also got some stuff that wasn't clearance because I have no self-control. So the first thing I got was more washi tape. Yes, I have a problem. But look at how cute it is. Like, that's so cute and shiny and sparkly. So this pack of washi tape was created by Shine Sticker Studio, I can speak, by Debbie and Chelsea. And there's like a picture of them on the back and it's like super legit. And like, I'm sorry. No, I'm not sorry. I like supporting other artists, and like somebody actually like with a face and a name made this washi tape and then put it out for the world and is hoping to make money off of it and survive. I want to support that because, you know, that's what I would like to do, is, you know, put things out into the universe and make money off of them and be able to live doing that. So I will always support this. In a similar vein to the last pack of washi tape, so this is by Parcraft Smith, whatever that is, but it's Sweet Kawaii design, and again there's a face and a name. So the girl's name is Tessia, and there's like a little letter from her talking about how she grew up in Hawaii and she loves kawaii, which is cute in Japanese if you don't know. And she created this company, Sweet Kawaii Design, and she specializes in adorable planner stickers, inserts, and all things kawaii. So I really like planners, so right up my alley. But so this is a list pad, is what they're calling it. And it says yay for today at the top. And then it's just like a little day planner for every single day. I don't know what's down here because this I actually haven't opened yet. But so you've got your to-do list, your priorities, notes for the day, how much water you drank, and then I'm assuming this is like tasks or whatever. I'm actually going to open this because I'm curious what the bottom looks like. Oh, happy thoughts! That's so cute! So then like something to be grateful for the day, or that you're, you know, made you happy, which I kind of track in my bullet journal already, but so... I mentioned earlier that I have like a bedtime that I've been sticking to. I've also just recently discovered Thomas Frank on YouTube, and he has a lot of really inspirational videos where he, you know, talks about how to be more productive or happier, etc., and like explains it to you in a way that like makes it seem doable. Like he's not like, well, you shouldn't do this in the morning, and if you do, you suck. He actually like explains like why you should try and change that habit and like how it could benefit you. So like the one that comes to mind automatically is he talks about when you set your alarm and then in the morning when it goes off, not hitting snooze, because when you hit snooze, then your first act of the day is giving up. You know, predetermined that you were going to get up at a certain time, and when that time came, you said no, and your first act of the day is failing, and how that kind of like can change, you know, that sets you up for a day like that. And it was just like, this is like the really eye-opening thing for me. And so I've been watching a lot of his videos, so I kind of I haven't set up a nighttime schedule, like a routine, I guess. I just like set a bedtime and I go to bed by then. But then I have like a morning routine that I've been sticking to, and it really has helped my mood, and I feel much more productive. And I've never considered myself a morning person, but I definitely feel like my mornings have become much more productive than my evenings, which is like mind-blowing. So I'm really happy that he did this. But so the reason that I purchased this was because he talks about like at night making a plan for the next day of what, you know, that way when you get up in the morning, you know exactly what you're supposed to be doing and when. Now that can be a little tricky for me because I still have a part-time job that, you know, my schedule does fluctuate. But if I, you know, set up tasks for the rest of the day when I'm not at work, or even like assign myself something for while I'm eating my lunch, then I can be more productive. And I have it in writing. It's right in front of me. It's super cute, so it's fun to look at. And I know every single day exactly what I'm expecting of myself. And I think that that's going to be super helpful for me, because when I don't really know what I'm doing, then I find that I'm kind of like wishy-washy, and then sometimes I just don't do anything. So the last thing I got, which I kind of mentioned briefly at the beginning of the video, were these paint pens. I think that these are probably like really low quality ones. They're from a brand called Craft Smart, but they're calling them a fine line, which that's a crock of shit. I don't know what they're comparing it to. Maybe they're comparing it to other paint pens, which maybe have like chisel nibs or something, but this is not a fine line. Spoiler alert. But so you can see that's already opened because I have been using it. I don't hate it, don't get me wrong. But I just don't think that it's anywhere close to the quality that Drawing with Waffles is using in her videos to line her art or like add highlights and whatever. I know she likes to use gel pens, but I haven't been able to successfully find a white gel pen literally anywhere. Go figure. So I was trying these. Like I said, I don't hate it, but also it says ideal for wood, plastic, metal, and glass. Obviously that's not what I'm drawing on. So, like I said, I don't hate it. So I'm just going to show you guys real quick the big piece that I'm working on, that I've used some of this on. I also am inspired. I just have all the inspiration. I've been watching Gel Arts on YouTube as well, and I watched a sketchbook tour of hers, and she experiments with color with like crayons and stuff, so like stuff that you wouldn't really think about using as an art supply, but like definitely is. But she just does like really crazy colors, so I was inspired by that when I started this piece. So I'm using colors that I definitely would never usually use, and I'm actually really loving how this is turning out. But so I used the white paint pen. This is the side that's like done. I used the white paint pen to go around the character over the black, and honestly, like the black, it picks up the black ink a lot and ends up like getting really dirty, and I was just kind of getting rid of the black on the back cover. And then you can see like on the blue, which is it's actually this pastel blue, it like looks nice, but like you would never really know that that's like another media, not the same media, and like other places it doesn't show up as well. And like I thought it was going to show up really nice on the black because it's black and this is white, but like I said, it really picked up the ink. I'm hoping I'm going to try and go over it again now that this is like a couple of days dry. But sneak peek, I'm literally obsessed with this. Like I can't even tell you how much I love this. It's a problem. A little bit. And something else exciting happened today, and since it's fresh and I'm excited about it, I'm just going to share it in this video really quick. So as you may know from previous videos and or my blog, I also contribute for the Wrestling Burn, which is my fiance and his father's reselling business, and they recently won a couple of storage lockers and they were going through it, and so I'm working on kind of a big surprise for you guys that I'm not going to say anything else about because it's a surprise. But I've been working really hard on it, and I've kind of hit a roadblock in that most of my illustrations are like 11 by 14 or larger. I don't really have a whole lot that's 8 by 10 or smaller. And I'm having this issue of I can't scan them in because most scanners are only built for like 8.5 by 11 sheets of paper, normal printer paper. And I'm obviously creating art that's bigger than that. And I tried a couple of scanner apps on my phone, but the problem I was running into is that either they have like a monthly subscription price, which nope, can't afford that, or they cost a lot up front, can't afford that, or like they only scan in as a PDF and I need a JPEG because it's artwork, it's an image, and or the quality was not good. Like I was really bummed. The one that I was really excited about, I was able to scan in, it looked really good on my phone, but then when I got it into the surprise format, it was obvious that it just was not up to par, and that was a really big bummer for me. So I was getting really discouraged about this whole thing because, like, I don't know, like, if you can go somewhere and, like, scan in things. Like, they don't teach you this in art school. Like, how do I, like, make prints? How do I scan artwork in to put it in, like, a really nice format instead of just, like, a crappy Instagram picture because I have no lighting? Like, how do I do things? I don't know how to do things. If you guys are artists who also had the struggle or who have conquered the struggle and know what to do, please comment down below because I'm freaking lost. But anyway, so they won a storage unit and I was super excited because in the unit, brand new in the package, never been used, was this bad boy. So it's a handheld wand scanner with a feeder dock. I'm not entirely sure I know what that means, but I'm gonna figure it out. And it's for 8.5 by 14. So I'm mildly concerned that it might still not work, but so this is it. It's red, which makes me super happy. I wish it was purple, but beggars can't be choosers again. But so I think the short side of my paper will fit in here. I'm hoping. I'm really, really hoping, because now that I'm looking at it, I'm a little nervous that it might not. And I'm not really sure how to use this. Oh. It might work. Not positive. So I'll get back to you on this, but I'm pretty excited about it because even if it doesn't work for the big ones, I do have some smaller pieces that I still was having the issue of our scanner is super unreliable, so I still wasn't really able to scan those in. So at least those ones I'll be able to do now, and I won't have to go downstairs and bother them while they're trying to list or ship. You know, when they're using their printer, I won't have to be a bother now I have this. So that's all for this week's video. Thank you guys so much for sticking around. I really, really appreciate all of the attention that you guys have been giving me, and the thumbs up and the watches and all of that. If you like this video, please comment below. Let me know what you thought, and if you have any ideas of other things that you'd like to see me do. Also, again, if you have any tips, please help a sister out. Like, I really want to make it as an artist and I just really don't know where to begin. I may do another video, basically just all of the questions that I have trying to be an artist. Yeah, so if you want to see that, let me know because I would love to do that. Or if you have questions that maybe I can answer, absolutely comment them below. I'd love to do a Q&A with you guys. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you do like it, because that makes it easier for more people to see my stuff. Subscribe so that you always know when I'm posting new stuff, and click the bell because you'll get a notification when I post new stuff instead of just seeing it in your feed. And follow me on all social media at Purrmage. And until next time, have a great night.